Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana channel. Today's episode shall be Sri Adi Shankaracharya's views on rituals, moksha and things like that. One of our viewers, he had some kind of doubts. What is the views of Sri Adi Shankaracharya? Because he always taught, or he always, in the Advaita parampara, there's not much of this thing for rituals, pujas, home, tithi, rites, vratas, and how they are, what is their significance and things like that, how they relate to moksha, all those things. So because of that, we thought we will try to find out the views of Adi Shankaracharya. But before we go to the details, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you viewers for your valuable support. Now coming back to this Sri Adi Shankaracharya had a very clear, he had a very good clarity on these rituals and then the moksha, what it is, what is moksha, what are rituals and what is the role of rituals in attaining moksha and things like that. Sri Adi Shankaracharya accepts all Vedic rituals. All Vedic rituals include Yajna, Yāga, which were being performed way in earlier, from very early days it is there, and even to this day there are yagas and yajnas being performed. Homa, Havana, Devatā-archana. Then daily you worship your Devata, like Śiva, it could be Śiva, it could be Viṣṇu, it could be Lakṣmī, it could be Satyanārāyaṇa, Narayana, all many things. So daily worshipping. And then Śrāddha karmas for Tithi rituals for pitṛs and things like that. Then Vrata, Niyama, observances, SAdi, Vrata, and many other things like this. So Sri Adi Shankaracharya accept all these Vedic rituals, but he gives them a very specific philosophical status in his Advaita system, very specific. So to understand this, the philosophical status of all these Yajna, Homa, Devatā-archana, daily worship, all those things correctly, let us look at the Shankara's hierarchy, how his thoughts proceed. Adi Shankaracharya makes a clear distinction between karma. Karma is, rituals are a part of karma. Karma rituals, they are equal to some kind of a preparatory discipline. They will discipline your body, mind, soul, everything. Karma, that is the rituals. The second part is Jnana. Jnana is self-knowledge. That is direct cause of moksha. So this is the idea, this is the single idea, it is the foundation of his entire philosophy. Karma, that is rituals, preparatory discipline, Jnana, self-knowledge, direct cause of moksha. So he repeatedly says, karma, whatever we do, rituals or whatever, it does not directly destroy ignorance. It has nothing to do with destroying ignorance. Only knowledge destroys ignorance. It is from his Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Karma does not directly destroy ignorance, only knowledge does. But then, why does he still accept rituals? That is the question which arises in everybody's mind. Because rituals purify the mind. So rituals remove, that is mala. Mala means impurities. What are the impurities of the mind, manas and all those things, They are greed, anger, jealousy, all these things. It helps remove all these malas. Without these malas being removed, you cannot move further. Then it removes vikshepa. Vikshepa is mental disturbances. Whatever that happens in the mind, it keeps on wavering thoughts and things like that. It removes that vikshepa. It removes alasyam, that is laziness, procrastination, putting things forward like that. Then asattva. Here sattva means lack of stability. So you are always wavering. You want to do that, you want to do this, and then you are not certain about what you want to do. That is the thing. So these things, thus rituals remove all these obstacles. Then the rituals also have another characteristic, that is they produce Śrāddha. That means discipline, concentration, that is focused attention, discipline, regular and then very systematic way of dealing with things. The sattva, the truth and things like that. Bhakti, total devotion. All these things, this karmas, or what we call rituals, they do all these things. So Sri Adi Shankara says rituals purify the mind and they prepare the sadhaka, the one for knowledge, the next thing. It is from Gita Bhashya. Rituals purify the mind and prepare one for knowledge. So accordingly, Sri Adi Shankaracharya does not reject, the rituals are not rejected, they are essential. They are really essential, but not final. A word of caution, they are not final. They are preparatory steps. Some of the specific rituals, Adi Shankara on Yajna, Yāga and Homa, he accepts them as duty for householders. So all these things, he accepts them as duty for householders. They are the means to inner purification, chitta shuddhi, Yajna, Yāga, Homa, Havana, all these things. It's a way to cultivate devotion to Ishvara. Ishvara here is Lord Narayana, Lord Viṣṇu, Lord Murugan, whatever you call it, it is that. But he states clearly, no ritual can grant Brahma Jnana. The rituals cannot on their own are those things, they cannot grant Brahma Jnana. This is his views. Because Brahman is not produced. It is not a thing that is to be produced, a thing that is to be manufactured, a thing that is to be thought. It's already there. Only thing is it is to be revealed. That's all. It is there. Brahman is there. It is to be revealed. On puja, like Shiva puja, Viṣṇu puja, Lakṣmī puja, Narayana puja, so many things. Shankaracharya supports them. He supports devotional worship. He supports installing murtis. He supports chanting Nama, Namasmarane. He supports offering flowers, incense, lamp, all those Shodashopachara, he supports all them. He supports visiting temples, praying to the deities, all those things. But at the end, he emphasizes that the deity is a form of the one Nirguna Brahman. He is only one aspect of that. Therefore, devotion leads to humility, love, purification, grace of God, Ishvara Anugraha, all these things. And this grace of that Lord Ishvara Anugraha leads to Jnana Yogyata. Jnana Yogyata is fitness for knowledge. One has to become fit to accept that knowledge, to take that knowledge. So that is what Adi Shankaracharya says. Even Satyanārāyaṇa Puja, Lakṣmī Puja, whatever we call, Mass, Ganapati Puja, Gauri Puja, we do a lot of things. Adi Shankaracharya, he would interpret these as strengthening faith. Second thing is removing psychological obstacles. If there is anything in the mind, it removes that. It strengthens faith. And creating purity and stability. Last thing is training to surrender, training the mind to surrender. So he would rather say it is useful for purification, but it is not the cause, it is not the direct cause, it is not directly, it'll cause, it's the cause of liberation. It's useful for preparation, not for direct cause of liberation. Even the same thing he says on Tithi rituals for ancestors, Śrāddha and other things. Sri Adi Shankaracharya defends these very strongly. He writes, Śrāddha is a sacred Vedic duty. Śrāddha or Tithi are what we call, Śrāddha. It pleases the pitṛs. It maintains cosmic order. In his Brahma Sutra Bhashya, he says this. He also says it destroys ancestral disturbances. Sorry. That means the mind, it will be sometimes affected by the ancestral disturbances. So this Śrāddha, this Pitrukarya, all these things, it destroys ancestral disturbances. Second thing is it brings blessings and stability. It creates gratitude in the performer. One who does, it creates some kind of a gratitude. It reduces obstacles in spiritual life. If there is any obstacles, it will try to remove all those things. But again here he says, it gives punya. It gives lot of punya, but not moksha. Even on Vrata, Niyama, all those things which are being performed. According to Sri Adi Shankara, these things, Vrata, Niyama, then doing pujas on special days, all these things, they strengthen willpower. They promote sattva guna. They remove mental fluctuations. These are all the things that happens. So, accordingly, they are a part of karma yoga, leading towards Jnana yoga. So, what's the exact role of rituals in attaining moksha? The model could be like this. Step 1 is rituals, that is karma. It purifies the mind, that is chitta shuddhi. The second step is upasana or bhakti, what we call. Make mind one-pointed. The third step is Jnana, self-knowledge, liberates permanently. There are 3 steps. One is rituals, upasana, Jnana. Rituals purify the mind, chitta shuddhi. Upasana, that is bhakti, make mind one-pointed. Third one, Jnana, that is self-knowledge, liberates permanently. So that means ignorance ends only through knowledge of the self. Only when you know about yourself, you can, ignorance is, you can be rest assured it is not there. So, rituals help you reach the stage where self-knowledge becomes possible. So now, finally, Does Sri Adi Shankaracharya reject rituals? No, absolutely no. He only rejects the belief that rituals alone can give moksha. Normally it is always thought out that only the rituals, if you perform those rituals, if you perform those vratas, nemas, niyamas, all these things, one would attain moksha. But no, he rejects that these beliefs that rituals alone can give moksha is not correct. He rejects it. But he strongly encourages puja, like chanting, temple worship, meditation, Yajña, Homa, Vrata, Śrāddha, all these things he encourages because they prepare the seeker. So both Vedic ritual tradition and Advaita knowledge tradition are harmonized beautifully. This is what it is. So now, what about some great thinkers like Ramana Maharshi and other people? What did they think about this? So, Sri Ramana Maharshi says rituals are good for beginners. For the beginners, rituals are good. But inquiry into who am I, aham, gives final liberation. This is what he says, Ramana Maharshi. Swami Vivekananda also says rituals are like kindergarten. Small ABCD you are learning, small things, 1, 2, 3, 4 you are learning. That way it is. Rituals are kindergarten. Philosophy is university. In the philosophy, you try to understand very deeply, very scientifically, very systematically, whatever the topic that is there, it is. So rituals are kindergarten, philosophy is university. Sri Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswamigal of Sringeri also, he also said rituals remove external impurities, knowledge removes internal ignorance. Then Sri Abhinava Vidyatirtha Mahaswami also says, without purity, rituals give, mind cannot absorb Mahavakya teaching, like that. See, it's very difficult to understand these Mahavakyas and other things. But the rituals without any pure, the rituals give some kind of a benefit, like that it is. No, so finally, rituals is equal to cleaning the mirror. It is like rituals are cleaning the mirror. Knowledge is equal to see your true face. You can see your true face in the mirror when you clean the mirror. If it is blurred, you can't see it. That is what it says. So here both are required. The rituals are also required, knowledge is also required, but the purposes are totally different. Viewers, with this explanation on these practices of performing puja, yajna, yaga and things like that, we have given enough information on that. Please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you, viewers.